amazing. Obviously, I'm a big Bioware fan because I just finished Mass Effect 2. Actually, I just Steph was awesome. I was kind of in love with her. And I did it with Thane. And, yeah, right? But anyway. And then I've been playing Split Second. And then, I guess that's it. For I've been playing Torchlight on my Mac because Sabu brought my PC and broke it. So, it's alright. At least I can tax deduct another one. One day when I get off my butt. Anyway, so yeah, I play a little bit of everything. And then, Sword and Poker on my iPhone. It's a really good app, yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Have you played Zombie Farm on your iPhone yet?
Have you played Zombie Farm on your iPhone?
No, do you own that game?
No, it's not.
Oh, no, I don't need to play it right now. Oh, okay. I'll try it. Is it good?
It's so much fun.
Okay.
It's
Oh.
It's like Farmville only with zombies.
Alright, that's a selling point.
Only on a panel like this will you hear that sentence.
Alright, I'll try it out. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I love Plants vs. Zombies.
You, sir?
What are some of the roles that you have both auditioned for and not got, or have been offered and refused?
Offering and refusing doesn't happen often. Let's see. Roles have I auditioned for and not gotten? I've auditioned for Big Bang Theory like a couple times, and I haven't gotten those because they just weren't right for roles for me. I can't think of Samantha Who. I don't know if you remember that. I tested for that show, but a much older, woman got that. Melissa with the curly red hair. I've auditioned for a lot of things. I wish I could say, I can't remember any that I was like, damn, I wish I had gotten that, because you just, as an actor, you can't be too, you can't like set your heart on something so much. There was an episode of Bones that a girl, I don't know if anybody watched Bones, but she had a pet fish, and it was laminated, and I auditioned for that, and I really wanted that part, and I didn't get it. But the girl who did it, she was so good that I was like, oh yeah, you were better than me. So sometimes as an actor you can't take it personally because you see the person who got it and it's just either they look different from you or they're just a different energy, and at the end of the day, you just have to do your job and be like, hey, if you like the way I look and the way I acted, hire me, but if not, don't hire me because I'm not your vision.
Amy?
I don't really audition right now because I'm still in school, but hopefully when I graduate in May I will be going out and hopefully getting some more jobs.
On Glee?
On Glee.
Obsessed with Glee.
I don't think I could work on Glee. Like, I just would not be in the right state of mind.
If you met that guy Corey, what would you do?
Jump on him.
That's a good enough answer.
So how do you balance doing the guild and being at school?
Well, we only shoot like what?
Every 9 months.
Yeah. And then it's the past couple of years, it's been like right after school ends, like in May and June. So yeah, it's not.
But I met Amy right after she graduated from high school, and now she's
been
almost
that long.
It's crazy. Yeah, those babies. If you notice, baby continuity was very bad in the guild because the babies are like so old now.
I know, even Vince is like 18 now.
Vince has grown like a foot and is like, it's crazy.
Boy, yeah.
You, sir?
What's your favorite game of all time? And the request is when you make your goblin, do it on Doom.
All right, I'll take that into consideration. Doom. Okay. My favorite game of all time it's a hard one. There was a role-playing game called Planescape Torment. I don't know if anybody played that. The Unknown, yeah, that's the best character. I don't know why, because for some reason it really, just at the time, caught my attention, and the role-playing was really deep, and there were so many different endings. It was just really a well-thought-out and kind of obscure game, and I got obsessed with it. And then also The Longest Journey. Everybody play that? It's an adventure game. I love you guys. Nobody knows what I'm talking about most of the time. Most of you don't. That was a really good adventure game. Starring this girl April, and I was like, oh, if they ever did a TV show, I would love to be in this. And then I love Fallout, and the cool thing is I'm doing a voice in Fallout. Fallout New Vegas. So I'm playing a scribe, Veronica, and I don't know what I'm going to look like, but hopefully I'll be cool looking. So, and you won't want to kill me off.
You, sir?
I was just wondering if you made the original design for
Did you make the designs for the Guildies costumes, or if not, who did?
No, I am blanking right now. I feel really bad. I forget. It was a friend of my brother's. My brother is a computer programmer in Austin, and he had a very good friend who did the designs of all the characters. And I just requested, and I gave him, a loose interpretation of what the people look like. And I was like, hey, we just need some, fantasy costumes, and I want this person to have a staff and this one. And he came back with that, and it was really just him. And I feel absolutely awful. I'm blanking on his name, and I will post it on Twitter later because I feel terrible. It was like 3.5 years ago, but he's a very nice guy and talented, and he works on Wizards 101 or something. It's like a kid MMO game now, and he works on that.
So pink hair streak? I was wondering what your inspiration for the guild was.
2 years of vanilla WoW. 40-man raids. It was 8 hours a day. It was pretty bad. And then I had an intervention, and people were like, you need to stop playing, because all you do is play. And my boyfriend was like giving me, he would like drop off food. I'd be like, thanks. And I'd look up and I'd go to sleep dreaming of it. It got to be really bad addiction. It would be bad. I would, it was just bad. It was a really bad addiction. And so sometimes when I make fun of Codex, I'm not making fun of other gamers, but I know that gaming can get out of hand. MMOs can get out of hand if you have a little obsessive personality. Also, if you obviously, I think I would have gotten addicted to something else. It's not just gaming. So.
Maybe writing and editing and directing
well, now
the
I
guild.
am. Yeah, now I am. So that was
working
good.
out.
Hey, it was research.
You, sir? Yeah. How did the relationship with Microsoft and Xbox come about?
After season 1, we had funded that all through PayPal, so people had donated, and every month we were able to do another episode for 10 months. And we realized at that time we really couldn't do a second season like that because the donations really only paid for us to pay for the camera, tapes, and locations, and pay the sound guy. The actors worked for over a year with never getting paid. So it was an awesome testament to how willing they were and how much they believed in the show. And then, so we self-released a DVD, and then we're able to pay people back for all their work during the year. But we were like, we can't really do this because filmmaking requires so many people. It really is now we have 35 people on our crew, and they all get together and they tromp through my house and leave things on my table, but it's cool. And so we realized we needed to go and find a sponsor, and we went out to many, major networks were offering to buy the show, and big producers who make amazing, movies, but all of them wanted the rights to my show, and they also wanted to have a lot of creative input, and they were just going to keep it on the web and not giving me any money at all, really, because web video is very low budget. And I was like, I actually think we're doing well on our own. We just need to find someone to give us money to pay up front everybody. So we held out, and we were actually going to do the PayPal thing again. And I had written the script. I was like, I'm not going to wait for anybody because every single time I've ever waited for somebody, I've not been able to do what I love. So I'm not going to do that anymore. Life is, happening. So as we were shooting the first episode, Microsoft, an executive from Microsoft came in and said, hey, we love your show. We want to put original programming on Xbox, and we won't own your show, and we'll get Sprint on board to pay for your production. And it was like a dream come true, really. It's like the best of both worlds because, they introduced us to millions of new people. I don't know if anybody discovered the show on Xbox, but it was an amazing platform to be on because they gave us really good placement, and it's a place where gamers are that weren't on the web, on the YouTube. So not only do we get new viewers, but we still own the show, and they're an amazing supporter, and they don't give us notes or anything. So it's just a really, it was just kind of, I guess, luck, but also hard work because we had worked for a year to be able to get the attention that somebody would be interested in our show.
Let me think here. I feel I have so much power.
You in the pink wig, please.
You've done a lot of singing in Dr. Horrible and, of course, for the Guild. And I was just wondering if we're ever going to see maybe an album, because I think a lot of us would really love that.
The question was, you've done a lot of singing in Dr. Horrible and other projects. In fact, you're internet musical girl, I think. Are we going to see an album?
If I had time, that would be awesome. I mean, I would love that. The problem is that there's just not time. I write all the season. I'm doing, I do acting in between, and I'm writing more comic books. I don't know if anybody, yeah. actually 5 more comic books, and I'm right. I'm finishing one now, and I'm about to move on to the next one. And I have another web project that I can't talk about, but hopefully we'll be shooting later this year, and it's going to be amazing. So I'm so busy. I would love to record more songs because actually, singing is really fun, to me, and I think I could write some really fun songs, but it's just hard to fit in my schedule. Nobody ever told me, like, I spent years just kind of hanging around, like playing lots of video games, just not really having a direction, and then I didn't realize that a lot of opportunities come, and too many opportunities, and I have to say no to so much stuff. It's like really frustrates me, but I'm always tired, so it's good. But it definitely would be something I would want to do in the future if I got a couple months off.
Okay, so last question, and you in the hat right there.
Have you ever done any other voice work for any other video games, and is there any video game that you would love to do voice work for? Like just one that
Have you ever done voice work for a video game? And if you have not done a game that you would like to do voice work for? That was a strange sentence. Yes.
Yeah, that wasn't a good interpretation there.
I know.
You're
I'm
tired.
sorry.
I actually did an addition to Fallout, which was amazing. Like, I'm a huge Fallout, and if there was a movie adaptation of any video game, I think I would want to be in Fallout, just because I'd like to shape my head really weird and have colored stripes. The whole post-apocalyptic thing is really cool. I did a voice work on Rock of the Dead, which is coming out later this year, and Neil Patrick Harris actually does a voice in it too, and it's kind of like a cheesy sort of, you use your guitar controller and you kill zombies with it. And it's very, they just released an iPad app and an iPhone thing and another trailer. And I played it at E3 and it's actually really fun because everybody's got the guitar controller just sitting around. And it's like, you don't want to play Rock Band by yourself all the time. So when they sent me that, I was like, yes, I want to do that. And then I'm doing a voice for Zoja, the Asuran, for Guild Wars 2. I did a trailer, you can see that, and hopefully I'll be doing more recording for that. That game looks pretty amazing too. And I guess a dream game would be, I kind of am doing the dream games. I guess Dragon Age I love, and anything for Warcraft. Like I feel like, like a little gnome would be fun. Or Diablo, because that's my favorite game of all time. Besides PlayStation stuff. That was a really long answer.
I have to wrap up now. I want to thank you all for attending. It was great. And let's all thank Amy.